Hello and welcome to another episode of Autocar India Quick News. Coming up over the next few minutes is your weekly snapshot to all the latest from the world of automobiles. But before we begin, do hit subscribe to the Autocar India channel and press the bell icon to stay notified on all our latest uploads. Let's take a look at all the new car launches from last week, starting off first with the Ford Figo Automatic. In its latest iteration, the Figo Automatic retains the 6-speed torque converter gearbox from the earlier model but makes the move to a smaller 1.2-litre 3-cylinder Dragon petrol engine that comes in place of the 1.5-litre petrol unit. The sub-1200cc engine qualifies the Figo Auto for tax benefits available to sub-4-meter cars, and this reflects in its clean pricing. The Figo Automatic is priced between 7.75 lakh rupees for the titanium variant and 8.2 lakh rupees ex-showroom for the titanium plus trim. A 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, ESP and traction control are standard, while the higher variant gets auto headlamps, auto climate control and a total of 6 airbags. The Figo Automatic goes up against the Maruti Suzuki Swift AMT and Hyundai's Grand i10 Neos AMT that sit in the same price band. Audi has finally entered the electric vehicle space in India and has launched the e-tron and e-tron Sportback. Audi's first all-electric SUVs, the e-tron and e-tron Sportback, have been launched in India with prices ranging from 99.99 lakh rupees to 1.18 crore rupees ex-showroom. The e-tron, that boasts a conventional SUV roofline, has been introduced with two powertrain options. The e-tron 50 Quattro comes with a 71 kWh battery pack and dual motors that produce a combined 313 horsepower and 540 Nm. The e-tron 55 Quattro, meanwhile, features a larger 95 kWh battery pack with its dual motors developing 408 horsepower and 664 Nm of peak torque. The e-tron Sportback, that's identifiable by its coupe-like roofline, is on offer solely in the higher spec 55 Quattro form. The WLTP range for the e-tron 55 variants stands at 359 to 484 km on a combined driving cycle. The e-tron comes with an 11 kW AC wallbox charger and will also be supplied with a portable AC charger. DC fast charging at up to 150 kW is also an option for buyers. India spec e-trons get air suspension as standard, while the list of goodies include 4-zone climate control, a panoramic glass roof and dual touch screens. Checking with the Volkswagen Group, the deliveries of the 1.5-litre variants of the Skoda Kushaq have been pushed forward to the middle of August. After introducing the Creta-rivaling SUV in the last week of June and commencing deliveries of the 1-litre TSI variants from July 12th, Skoda Auto India has now confirmed that deliveries of the more powerful 1.5-litre variants have been deferred to mid-August. The company had earlier planned a market rollout of this fully imported powertrain by end July, but will now be fulfilling the bookings only by August 11th, when the cars are expected to reach dealerships for test drives and subsequent deliveries. According to Skoda, almost 25% of the Kushaq bookings are for the 1.5-litre trims, and the company is expecting to see that number grow once the cars are made available for test drive to prospective customers. On the other hand, the 1-litre TSI Ambition automatic variant is proving to be the most popular so far, garnering over 40% of the total orders for this engine option in the Kushaq. Hyundai Motor India seems to be on its way to write another success story, this time with the Alcazar. The carmaker says it has received 11,000 bookings so far for the SUV. Since its market launch last month, the Hyundai Alcazar has received over 11,000 bookings, with the company having already delivered around 5,600 cars to customers across India. As per Hyundai, over one-third of the bookings are for the fully loaded Signature variant, which is available only in a 6-seat configuration and gets features such as a 360-degree camera, power driver's seat and blind spot monitoring system. The Alcazar is available in two engine options, a 2-litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol and a 1.5-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel. Interestingly, the diesel is in greater demand, making up 63% of the bookings so far. In some tech news of the week, Jeep's upcoming compact SUV could get an e-axle or its 4xe all-wheel drive technology. Jeep is working on a compact SUV based on Citroen's common modular platform, and the carmaker has now hinted that this new crossover could use an e-axle to transform the two-wheel drive CMP into a more versatile 4x4 platform. While it could use a conventional mechanically driven 4x4 system with additional electric motors as in the Wrangler 4xe, the smaller footprint of this compact SUV could push Jeep to drive one axle by the engine, with the other one being fully electrically driven like in the Renegade 4xe. With no physical connection between the fore and aft driven wheels, the E-axle avoids the need to incorporate a prominent central tunnel housing a propeller shaft. Inclusion of the 4xe electric all-wheel drive technology will also help Jeep to reduce emissions on this new SUV. Jeep's upcoming compact SUV is expected for a world premiere in late 2022, with a market launch in India only by end 2023 or early 2024. In some key announcements this week, Rajasthan has come up with lucrative subsidies to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles. With several states like Maharashtra and Gujarat announcing their respective EV policies, Rajasthan has now rolled out incentives particularly for electric 2- and 3-wheelers. The state's transport department has announced a provision to reimburse the SGST paid while purchasing an electric vehicle and give a one-time grant to EV buyers. As a result, a lump sum amount will be payable on all electric 2- and 3-wheeler purchases as per their battery capacity. The incentive scheme is valid for electric vehicles purchased in the state between April 1, 2021 and March 31st next year. While electric 2-wheelers will be eligible for a maximum grant of 10,000 rupees with a battery capacity of over 5 kWh, e-3-wheelers will have a cap of 20,000 rupees. In some more news related to electric vehicles, Tata Power and Hindustan Petroleum have tied up to set up more charging stations. India's largest integrated power company, Tata Power, has signed an agreement with HPCL to provide end-to-end EV charging stations at HP's fuel pumps in multiple cities and major highways across the country. While it presently has a network of over 500 public chargers in over 100 cities, Tata Power will install state-of-the-art EV charging points that will be enabled by the Tata Power Easy Charge mobile application. The two companies aim to eliminate range anxiety for intercity EV users and offer a seamless charging experience to customers. Coming to two-wheelers now, Hero MotoCorp has launched the Glamour XTec with Bluetooth connectivity. Hero MotoCorp has launched the Glamour XTec starting at 78,900 rupees for the drum brake variant and 83,500 rupees ex-showroom for the disc brake version. While it is a new variant of the 125cc Glamour, the XTec gets some segment-first features such as a fully digital instrument cluster with Bluetooth connectivity, making it the most affordable petrol-powered motorcycle to offer this piece of technology. With the Bluetooth functionality, the Glamour XTec can pair with the rider's mobile phone to receive call and SMS alerts and also show turn-by-turn navigation, which is powered by Google Maps. It also gets a new LED headlamp, side stand engine cutoff, and a rollover sensor that kills the engine in case of a fall. There are no mechanical changes, and the XTec continues to be powered by a 124.7cc air-cooled engine that produces almost 11 horsepower and 10.6 Nm of peak torque. Hero MotoCorp has also updated its 125cc Maestro Edge scooter. The new Maestro Edge 125 has been launched in 3 variants with prices ranging between 72,250 rupees for the drum brake version and 79,750 rupees ex-showroom for the new variant with connected technology. The scooter gets enhanced styling compared to the outgoing model with modern elements such as the segment-first projector LED headlamp and a dual-tone stripe pattern on the body panels. The high-tech bits include a fully digital instrument cluster with Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation support, along with compatibility with the Hero Connect app that would offer vehicle tracking, topple and theft alert. The scooter comes powered by the same 124.6cc engine that produces 9 horsepower and 10.4 Nm of peak torque. Amidst all the buzz on electric two-wheelers, Yamaha has introduced the Fascino 125 hybrid scooter. After revealing the updated Fascino with a mild hybrid function last month, Yamaha has launched the scooter at prices ranging between 70,000 rupees for the drum brake model and 76,530 rupees ex-showroom Delhi for the disc brake variant. While the 125cc engine remains the same, the key highlight is the new smart motor generator, which enables a silent start function as well as provides additional power to the engine through an electric motor, especially when taking off from a standstill or climbing an incline. The system provides an additional 0.6 Nm of torque to make the scooter now produce 10.3 Nm and 8.2 horsepower. Aesthetic updates on the Fascino 125 FI Hybrid include LED lamps all around, as well as a fully digital instrument cluster which is compatible with Yamaha's Bluetooth application. Yamaha has also introduced a special edition of the 250cc FZ25 street naked motorcycle. Cashing on the success in the ongoing MotoGP season, the company has rolled out a Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP edition of the FZ25. It features a black and blue color scheme with prominent Monster branding on the fuel tank extensions and side panels. Mechanically, the limited edition model remains unchanged from the standard FZ25 and comes powered by a 249cc single-cylinder engine that develops 20.8 horsepower and 20.1 Nm of peak torque. And finally, in some news from the performance motorcycle segment, Ducati has introduced the Multistrada V4 in two variants. The price for the standard Multistrada V4 model is set at 19 lakh rupees ex-showroom, while the higher spec V4S is priced at 23.1 lakh rupees for the Ducati red color and 23.3 lakh rupees for the Aviator grey paint shade variant. The Multistrada V4 comes equipped with an aluminium monocoque frame, 19-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear wheel. The V4S weighs 1 kg more with a 22-litre fuel tank capacity. The V4 is a tech-heavy motorcycle with the IMU managing the operation of cornering ABS and Ducati wheelie control. The V4S, on the other hand, also features vehicle hold control and a front and rear radar system that powers the adaptive cruise control system. The bikes come powered by the V4 Gran Turismo engine that develops 170 horsepower and 125 Nm of peak torque. And that's all the news we have this week. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next week with more news and more scoops from the exciting world of automobiles. Till then, keep enjoying Autocar India.